All right, good afternoon, everybody. Oh, geez, you guys. Come on, good afternoon, everybody. We're here for a special day. My gosh, we're here for a very special day. Two brand new hires here at the Port St. Lucie Police Department, soon-to-be officers Chris Winsky and Mauricio Garcia. So very happy to have all our family and friends here. I just want to take a moment to introduce just a few people. First, part of our command staff, we've got Assistant Chief Leo Nimzik's here, Deputy Chief Carmine Izzo. Got Deputy Chief Mark DeMeo in the back, Captain Casey Donnell, I saw him, there he is, Captain Rob Fontaine, Director Bill May is in the back. He makes me call him Director now, we just changed it. It was Administrator, we just got him a big raise, so he's a Director now, but no, Bill's my man, he does all the hard lifting here. And from the Fire District, several guests, including Deputy Chief Mark Cristaldi. Thank you for being here, appreciate it. And last but not least, I got my parents, Rick and Joyce Del Toro, my brother Pete here as well. And they heard how hard of a time I was having recruiting, so they had to step in and get us Mr. Winsky here. So, but just so for those that don't know about the Port St. Lucie Police Department, you know, we started back in 1980 with 9 officers, and we're celebrating our 44th year this year. So we're experiencing not only a lot of growth in the city, but a lot of turnover because of retirements. We're finally hitting that mature age. So it's a very young department. But from 9 officers, we are now at 320 officers sworn, and another 100 or so civilian staff that just do a tremendous job serving the 6th largest city in the state now. Believe it or not, we're about 240,000 residents with a lot of growth happening west of town. We're about 15,000 people behind St. Petersburg for number 5, and with the 4,200 single home family permits pulled last year, we should be overtaking them probably within the next year to year and a half. So a lot of growth, a lot of room for, I'm just telling the officers here, you know, next month they're already going to have about 11 new officers behind them that we're hiring out of the academy, with about 30 to follow, because we are, and I'm happy to announce, putting on our very own police academy through IRSC with 30 recruits going through beginning in May. So that's a historical thing for the police academy and for our department. So very excited to get you guys here, because every time I hire somebody, it's another day I can stay employed. So my job is to recruit and retain personnel as quickly as possible. But for everybody we hire in, we turn down probably 20 to 30 for every single applicant we get. It's a very hard process to get through. We don't just take anybody. We've got to make sure that, you know, you've got a good record, you're either experienced, you have college, military. So it's a very hard process to go through, and you should feel very special that you're hired here today. This is, I always joke, this is like, you know, the major leagues. This is like getting called up to the New York Yankees. This is what it's all about. So we got a tremendous city council that supports us, and our community supports and loves this police department. I like to think it's because of the reflection of the, oh, there's my mom, there you go. All right, cut, we're gonna have to start over again. Probably is my sister gone, you're right. So, but that's my 2-minute warning. I gotta get it going here, so. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll get started with Mauricio. Come on up here, man. You're up first, so. Come on, let's give this kid a hand. This is a big deal. All right, a little bit about Mr. Garcia. He was born in Fort Pierce, Florida on March 29th to his parents, Laura and Salvador Sr., and he has 4 brothers. One of his brothers is also a Port St. Lucie Police Department Sergeant Sal Garcia. And I just got to say real quick about Sal. I mean, this is a guy, one of the hardest working people in the police department. I was teaching some classes. He didn't make the sergeant's list one time around. We have a very unique scoring system. Not only the test, he did very well on the test, but you get points for getting different classes and your degrees. And this guy's like, I'm on a mission. I saw him at the academy taking so many classes, then going to college. So anybody who sits there and says they don't have time, I don't want to hear those excuses. That guy's right there, perfect example of someone, hard work wins out, man. So congratulations. And he's one of our just an amazing players. So he's joined today by obviously his brother Sal, who's going to be pinning his badge. His other brother, Lieutenant Roman, is he here? Did I meet him? Oh, there you are. How you doing, sir? Good. And Cynthia Garcia. He began working for Garcia's Lawn Service as a landscaper in 2018 and is currently still working there part-time as needed. And he continued his education, much like his brother at Indian River State College, received his associate's degree in 2019. He's been employed with the St. Lucie County Fire District as a logistics supply clerk, and he has been employed there since 2022 while attending the nighttime academy. the nighttime academy is so much longer than the daytime academy. How many months was that?
Almost 13 months.
13 months to get through the police academy. So again, working, full time during the day, going to school, that's just a testament to the hard work. And his brother's got him working in his landscape business. He's probably sitting back watching you do all the work, I bet. My gosh. All right, he successfully completed his basic law enforcement academy at Indian River State College with class 171 in December of 2023. And he'll be obviously leaving the fire district to accept a position here. So welcome to our Port St. Lucie Police Department family, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Sir.
Ouch.
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna have the clerk.
Just raise your right hand, and at the end, just repeat with I will or I do. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and the state of Florida, that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God.
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
One of our strategic initiatives in the department is recruiting and retention because of the growth, like I talked about earlier. And our recruiting section has come up with a new challenge coin, and it's the Port St. Lucie Police Department recruiting challenge coin, and basically states on the back, your PSL PD career starts here. So welcome home. All righty. Last but not least, Officer Christopher Winsky, come on up. So, a little bit about Christopher. He was born in Stamford, Connecticut on March 15th to his mother Melody and father Ted, and he's joined today by his fiancee Cassie. So a little bit about Chris. Chris's father was a police officer in Stamford, Connecticut with my father. So I've known Chris for a long time. He moved down to Florida probably about, 3 years ago? 4 years ago. And wanted to go to the academy, IRSC, everyone's going through IRC. He actually lived here and went all the way out to Highlands to go to their police academy. That's because he didn't want to wait around and to just get through IRSC. So he went out to Highlands, went through their police academy, commuting, living over there. Just another testament to the hard work he's done and put in to get to this point in life. And his dream, he didn't start here, which I'll talk about in a minute, but his dream was always to be a Port St. Lucie police officer. He followed us on Facebook, seeing all the good work we're doing out in the community. So he was just so inspired by the men and women and what they do each and every single day here and how we police and how we're supported by this community. And so I know for him this is a dream come true right now. So it's all congratulations to you. So his guests obviously included his fiancée Cassie, my family who's helped keep me employed today by getting him down here in Port St. Lucie, and other friends and family in the audience. But he began working at the Home Depot as a sales desk lead in 2021 and left that position in 2022 to go to the police academy full time. And we're sponsoring now, doing all these things where people are getting paid in the academy. That wasn't his experience, and a lot of us that are senior can identify with that, putting yourself through and not getting that paycheck, but knowing it's going to pay off in the end. But he started his career right up the road here at the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office in 2022, where he served as a road deputy and school resource deputy, and he relinquished that position obviously to become a member down here at the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Not that he was unhappy in St. Lucie County, but when this is your dream, this is where you want to be, and we talked about that and everything. This is just really where he wanted to come and really start a new chapter in his career and hopefully finish it out in 25 years. So congratulations to you, Chris. All right, come on up, Cassie. accent.
Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, so I'll have Officer Garcia join us up here. And we are going to do something that's a tradition here at the Port St. Lucie Police Department. And this was started back when Chief John Skinner was here. And we all know the dangers that are inherent with this job and that come with it. But most careers end because of poor choices, not because of a felonious act. And so we always try to take a moment just as a reminder to recite the law enforcement oath of honor from the International Association of Chiefs of Police, just as a reminder that that public trust is so important each and every day when we go out there. You know, trust takes years to build, only seconds to lose. And we start our careers with a total clean slate, and the only thing we have is our integrity. You're going to make mistakes, you're going to stumble, but always be honest, because you know you can recover from that. When you're dishonest, you violate that public trust, or you abuse your powers as a police officer, because you do have a lot of powers as a police officer. That's something that's very hard to overcome. So I would invite all sworn personnel, including any retired officers, such as my dad, to stand up and raise your right hands, and just at the conclusion, just say I do. So it says, on my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. I do. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Officer Chris Winsky and Mauricio Garcia.